Turn up, man. Hello, fellas. Welcome back to the newest edition, part 60 of Book Talks with Riddles. Today we will be reviewing Twilight, The Dawn of Gerald II. So, this book essentially starts out in Colombia in the middle of the Korean War, and this guy named Jack, he's having a fuck with Buck, who's actually drinking a specker on a decker, triple decker, flecker, smecker. And essentially his mother passes away in 19th century to typhoid fever. And he has to go on this journey to find Mr. Skellybones inside of a dark mansion on the moon. And along his journey, he finds this dude. He's called the Holy Diver. And he is servant of Lord Dio and his Gypsy Queen. But Gypsy Queen is the only one that can satisfy the who. And you might wonder who is who. And Twilight. Then the sequel, there's like this man, Fortnite man, big old baller, whole lot of dollar, comes around. In the second chapter of this book, we discover a man very in particular to particularity. His name is Requise, and Requise is essentially a cum slut, and his favorite drink in the afternoon is a little bit of drizzle on his chisel and pickle for a nickel in his reptalia, smecalia. Alexander Lost. The story may take this title of Leonardo Cullen, but actually it's Leonardo DiCaprio in the Titanic. You see, Rose is a fictional character no one gives a fuck about. He needs to shut the hell up. But you see, Leonardo Captonica of Alexandria the Lost is a very different story. You see, once a Smokey comes across a bandit on the Saturday afternoon, he drinks this here root beer, this Bregerhoff Pepsi Cola, and he flies to Jupiter, and on Jupiter he sees a man, comes out from the light. He says he's part of the Shaolin clan. Shaolin clan jumps his ass. Now he's on his redemption arc. So essentially, Shaolin clan starts jumping his ass, and this dude, well actually this time it's a woman, so it's a dude that's a chick, in this new flick, is coming to theaters near you in like 2 weeks, and this chick, her name is Julius Jaquith Aurelius. Sounds familiar? Is familiar? Well, essentially, she's a shadow man. And the Shadow Man starts blasting his music, and it goes something like, I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006. And like, but the Shaolin clan was ready for this. So they start playing something that goes about like, oh shoot, the dimension's kicking in, but like, it goes like, something about like that, and then it goes into this other song with this chick. She like, man, I don't play with that, Vato, and she got this chopper. The chopper's named Blicky, but the Blicky is on the sticky, and the sticky known on the Blicky actually is named Susan. So Susan starts talking, whole lot of spitfire, go blah, blah, blah. But that is music to the Shaolin clan's ears. And remember, Billy Bob the Goat He's in the background playing, fool. Ain't about that life. And this is the climax of the book. They 360 no scope off of the Dark Tower, but it's actually the sister to the other Mister. And Mr. Freeze comes in and he goes, "Welcome to the Ice Age." And he gets hit. Ugh. Fucking. Right in the spleen. In his dying moments, Juan and Neves comes out and he goes, "Are you a Mexican? Or a Mexican?" And he stares right into that ice soul, frozen. And it cracks and it says, "Bitch, I'm a Mexican." So now he's up with the blicky. It's getting real sticky. And he goes, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." Bodies drop. Fools to the left, fools to the right. And he goes, and he actually sings about the third revolution of the American states, known as the Industrial Revolution. Some might consider it the second, some might consider it not a revolution at all. But actually, he's singing about the Industrial Revolution to the swap to the Industrial Revolution of the Industrial Revolution of the Industrial. And that really has a signal detected, and it just slays. And the book ends with him riding off into the sunset, and it starts playing "Island in the Sun" by Weezer. But then the ops pull up. Raccoon ops. So these raccoon ops pull up, and they got like 2 blickies on them. 2 blickies. They got G.I. Jane and G.I. Joe. And G.I. Jane ain't fucking with G.I. Joe. So G.I. Jane pops G.I. Joe. But now we got friendly fire. So they be shooting both sides, and they go, "Pow! Wow, chicka, wow, wow." And they out. And that's how the book ends, fool. Catch you on the next episode.